What's guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the second episode of the Aquatope on White Sand. This one's titled Getting Wet is Part of the Job. So yes, we are going to be actually starting working here, I guess, is part of the plan here for Fuka, right? Fuka? Yes, Fuka and Kukuru. I gotta remember those names, I gotta make sure I don't get mixed up. So yeah, this is a slow but steady start. They've introduced the supernatural aspect with the aquarium already. I have no idea what bearing that's actually going to have on the show, other than being very stylish. I don't know where the plot of the show is going yet, but we're still at the character introduction and getting to know them and things like that. So it's also a 24-episode anime. It's going to be a slow burner, so I'm not going to be surprised if the supernatural aspect of that doesn't really come about until the first half of the show is done. For now, I'm just treating this as a slice-of-life character-building type show. Maybe a coming-of-age story to an extent as well. That's kind of just how I'm seeing it. Just for the early part, and then see where the plot kicks in, and then transition my viewpoint from there. So far, very beautiful show, as expected of PA Works, right? Like, this is what PA Works does. They make really good-looking shows. Characters so far are relatively interesting. I do not know if there's going to be a romance subplot as part of this. Part of me is secretly hoping for it, because I am a huge romance anime fanatic at this point. Like, I enjoy my romance anime more than most other anime. Like, what would be two 7 out of 10 animes, I would rate the romance one higher if it did a good job, because I have a personal bias towards that genre. But because I have a liking for romance anime, my standards for that are relatively high, so that would also influence my rating. There are a lot of things that you can do in a romance anime to annoy me, and there are a lot of things you can do to win me over. So I'm curious if this will take that journey. We've got 24 episodes with the characters, right? There's more than enough time to add that romance subplot into it, but I don't think that's the main intention of the show. Main intention of the show is... we don't know yet. It's an original work. 24-episoder. They could go any which direction. But because it's an original 24-episoder, they have time to go whatever direction they want. One of the big issues I find with a lot of 12-episode anime is they try and bite off more than they can chew. Especially for original works. They try and do too much in too little of a time. Dare Became a God was a fantastic example. Another PA Works, well, that was usually the title. It tried to do too much in 12 episodes. So that needed to be a 24-episoder or a multiple season show, because the Hina storyline at the end was not satisfying, and the main character became incredibly unlikable by the end of that show. I did not enjoy the ending of that, because he did not deserve that ending, basically. And yeah, he pissed me off by the end of that show, because he just kept making the same mistakes over and over. He never learned anything, and he got rewarded for it, which felt very unsatisfying. Anyway, that's not this show. This show has time, which will probably turn some people off, because it is going to be a slower show. At least I assume it will be. And that might make it less viewed, but I don't care. With shows like this, you have to stick around and give it the time it wants. And that's what we'll do. So, gonna load the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based format access here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, go to my Patreon down description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon and Patreon access I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Sympho Gear, and Lock Horizon. But here on YouTube we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time of the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. I'll play you start the episode, I start the episode, and you should be in sync. Watching on Crunchyroll, since they licensed it, of course, we have no logos, but we're going straight in with the OP, which isn't a minute 30, it's like a minute 27 or something awkward like that, which is fun. But you can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when scenes are transitioning. That should be synced up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Hope you died. Tokyo Drift. That was a really weird shot. I guess it was meant to be like going around the bend shot, but that looks really weird. And then yeah, there's this god thing that, yeah, that's a thing, sure. Someone in the comments last week did explain a bit more about what that might be about, but I've forgotten it. Apologies, I'll read it later. That hand-holding gives me hope. There might be a bit of a romance subplot. Could just be a really close friendship, though. That seems more likely, but... Alright. Probably. All jobs are rough to an extent. It's just a case of how you quantify it. Okay, wait till closing. Hi, Mom. Just ignoring, okay. Where are we going? So we're gonna go speak to Gramps, I'm guessing. Yeah. Really? Okay. Donuts. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Okay. Hello. Yeah, you can say that. Tank upgrades. Okay. Whew. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot. You might need a bit more than that. I mean, we have a former idol, right? I get the feeling that's probably where her strength's going to be in. We got a former idol promoting our place. Okay. Mm-hmm. Put on events is very useful. Next morning, I don't want to get up. That's exactly my mentality. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Right. If she's going to be employed, you need that sort of information as part of the application, I assume. Okay. Okay. Introduce them. Okay. Okay. Obviously, you gotta have a vet. Mm-hmm. Oh, big surprise. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Penguin feeding, okay. Defrosting running water, okay. Okay. Interesting. Probably don't eat those on pain of death. Extra vitamins, okay. Okay. I guess since we don't have like a fresh supply, we have to do this. Okay, feed from the head like that. Wait, are we dropping them or are we like I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen I've never really been to an aquarium properly. I need to go to an aquarium properly. You gotta drop. Ooh. Ooh, that was a bad one. Now they're fighting, yep. And slip. Yep. Yep. And one stands on head, of course. King, where's part of the job, I suppose? To be fair, you just said do this. You didn't say anything beyond that, to be fair. You just said, oh yeah, just do this. You didn't warn them that they could be potentially vicious. You didn't say they could bite. Well, peck, whatever. Yeah, she's very protective over this place. To the point of maybe it blocking some of her common sense. She's hyper protective of this place. Not once concerned about any of the things that happened to her. She's probably thinking, oh, it's just a penguin, but it won't be that bad. But, at the same time, no, you're not. You weren't given proper instructions, to be fair. Although, after the second time, you think, okay, I'm not going to hold it, I'm just going to drop it for them. Gotta check it. Where's our little god? Yep. Putting the board out in the morning. Makes sense. Oh boy, who are these? Wasn't expecting that. Okay, you're showing off a little bit with the war effects there. Calm down. Oh, is this the lady that took us here? Turn the war off, turn the war off, turn the war off, turn the war off. You're wasting water, turn the water off. That irritates me. Leaving on like that irritates me. Oh yeah, she's stressed out about this place. And that's why. She didn't know that. So it's going under. Grandpa saved it. But that's about the best he could do. Yeah. Yeah. But she still wants to keep it going. Makes sense. And she knows there's something a little special about this place as well. She'll lash out, even if it's... Yeah. She's been through it and she's already given up on her dream, technically. What, in selling the land? Okay. Yeah, get these two out of there. Yep, get out. Like, that attitude is not a good attitude to bring to, like, a business meeting, so get out. No. Okay, hands off the sign. Oh, you fucked up now. If you've damaged that sign, you fucked up. Do you want to put some salt in someone's face? $3 million. Yeah, Hey. Did she see it? Did she see it? Yeah, she saw it. Okay, good. Uh-huh. Sure. They were. I love him. He's the Ishigami of this group, and I love him. I don't think it's the same VA, but it'd be funny if it was. I'm gonna double check just in case it is Ishigami. It might actually be Ishigami, you know. I don't know if I mentioned it last time or not. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. We found something that makes him happy. Okay. Probably for the best he doesn't remember. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I feel like Japanese nicknames are much more prevalent than they are like here in the UK. At least they're more like clever with their nicknames. I mean, that's just the intrinsic nature of having words of meaning comprising a word, if that makes sense. Hmm. uh, hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This next once became. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm. Alright. ED time. Good episode. Why are the fish just stuck? Okay, we're frozen time, that's why. Alright. Good episode. Very, very good episode. Building up our characters some more, which is nice. No mention of any of the supernatural elements there. That's fine. I get a feeling that will be a long-term thing that we need to worry about. Right now, it's just a case of getting the characters together and affirming what they're doing. So where is... I don't believe... No, okay. So our boy here, Kuya, is not voiced by Ishigami. It'd been amazing if he was, but he is the Ishigami of the group. So this is Yohei Azakami, former stage name Yohei Hosono, interestingly. Okay. So probably did stuff before anime, or whilst during anime stuff. I don't think I've ever watched a show with you in it. You were in Plunderer for a bit. That was it. I've seen. I don't even know if I met your character at any point in that show, because I dropped that pretty fast. Yeah, that's the only show I've seen you in. He's also in D-Side this season, but we're not watching that. Yeah, all in all, good episode. I like the way they're building up characters. I like the direction it's going so far. I mean, it's very limited in the direction it's going, obviously, because, well, we haven't really fleshed much out, but 2 episodes in, I'm liking the characters so far. Very much am liking them, and that's honestly the most important thing right now, is making the characters likable, because they're who we're going to be spending a majority of our time with, so... Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2021 you can find it on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.